Hey guys, we are back with another portion of 2 Samuel chapter 11, and this time we'll be starting in verse 18. Up to this point, we have actually talked about how David and Bathsheba got together. They conceived a child, and now David has tried to actually concoct the portion of his life to go and lie with his wife to cover up their sin, or cover up his sin. And he's actually commanded him to be placed on the front line so that his life would actually be taken. And up to this point, his life has actually been lost. And so we continue in verse 18 of 2 Samuel chapter 11. Then Joab sent and told David all the things concerning the war, and charged the messenger, saying, when you have finished telling the matters of war to the king, if it happens that the king's wrath rises, and he says to you, why did you approach so near to the city when you fought? Did you not know that they would shoot from the wall? Who struck Abimelech, the son of Jerubbaal? Was it not a woman who cast a piece of a millstone on him from that wall, so that he died in the beds? Why did you go near the wall? Then you shall say, your servant Uriah the Hittite is also dead. So the messenger went and came and told David all of Joab had sent by him. And the messenger said to David, surely the men prevailed against us and came out to us in the field. Then we drove them back as far as the entrance of the gate. The archers shot from the wall, and your servant, one of them of the king's servants, is dead, and your servant Uriah the Hittite is dead also. Then David said to the messenger, thus you shall say to Joab, do not let this thing displease you, for the sword devours one as well as another. Strengthen your attack against the city and overthrow it. So encourage him. When the wife of Uriah heard that Uriah, her husband, was dead, she mourned for her husband. And when her mourning was over, David sent and brought her to his house, and she became his wife and bore him a son. But the thing that David had done displeased the Lord. And so we are going to continue with what that looked like, because he continued in a life of sin. One sin was a gateway to all of these other different gateways. So that's the message in this particular segment. When you choose to live a life of sin, it is a gateway to other sins and for them to follow. And so it's important that you examine the way that you're walking, how you're operating, what you're choosing to do when you do realize that you're sinning. And so I thank you guys for listening to this message, and I look forward to continuing this particular subject matter in the